Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you.
So how are you guys doing? I hope you all are doing great. Today in this video, we are going to create a standalone desktop app using Python that will download any YouTube video in MP3 format. So let's get started. Open your favorite code editor. I am using VS Code, but you can use any code editor and just like always, create a Python file with .py extension. And install Pytube library with command pip install Pytube, and also we are gonna use Tkinter to create a GUI. It may take some time, but I have already installed it, so it may not take time for me. This simple code creates an instance of the TK class, sets the size of the window, sets the title of the window, and sets the background color of the window to a light blue. This code is used to download the music. This code defines a function download that downloads a video and converts it to an MP3 file. The code also creates a label to display a message download completed after the download and conversion is finished. And it downloads the music to the current directory. It has some of the designing added too, like font and font size. Now to get the URL entered by user, we use this code. This line of code retrieves the URL of a YouTube video entered by the user and assigns it to the variable URL. Now this is where magic happens. This code tries to download an audio stream of a YouTube video. It uses the YouTube class from the Pytube library to fetch the video information using the URL provided. If the URL is invalid, a label with an error message is displayed. If the URL is valid, a button with text download is created and placed on the GUI, and when clicked, it calls the download function which downloads the audio stream and renames the file extension from .mp4 to .mp3. Now this does the error handling to the main try block. It will print error occurred if any error happens. This line creates a label in a Tkinter GUI with text, YouTube video downloader, and design elements such as font color and background color. Now this line creates a Tkinter entry widget to accept URL from the user with some design applied. The default text enter URL of the YouTube video is inserted into the widget. We can get that value using .get method. And also it is placed at the center. Now this line creates a Tkinter button widget with text enter, and sets a function func to be called when the button is clicked. This button is then placed in the parent window at a relative x and y coordinate. When it is clicked, function func will be called. Now this is the last line of code. This line binds the return key event to the func function, which will be called when the user presses the return key in the GUI. Root.main loop starts the main event loop to run the GUI. Now let's check if it works or not. Just copy the URL of a YouTube video you want to convert to audio and paste in the input box. See, it is working perfectly. Now let's convert this Python app to a standalone desktop app. To convert this to a desktop app, first of all go to a browser and search PyInstaller. It bundles a Python application. It converts Python script into a standalone executable desktop application. Now open the command line and install PyInstaller using pip install PyInstaller. After installing PyInstaller, let's bundle it. Type PyInstaller F and your file name. And let's give it some time to bundle it. After it bundles, your app will be ready. After it finishes bundling, you will get two folders. Build and dist. You don't need build folder for now. Open dist folder, you will see your application. Just open that file, you have your standalone desktop app. You can share that app. You don't need to have Python installed to run this app after you finish bundle it. That's it. Your app is done. Let's check if it works or not before saying goodbye. See? It is working perfectly. Now try it yourself. Create an awesome app, and if you got any error or questions, ask me in the comment section. Goodbye for today, friends. Good luck on your journey ahead, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.